remember
Really
one
good.
time I was, I think, half a point away from meeting my AR goal.
Mhm.
Just grabbed one of those and read those in like
Yep.
an hour, finished it out.
Because my old school in second grade, we had this thing called the lock-in, where it's like this big event for if we made our AR goal for that year, like both semesters, then what we get to go to lock-in, which was at like the nearest middle school, and it's like a fun event with like there's like bounce houses, face painting, dodgeball tournaments,
Whoa.
whatever. And I made it only 1 year at that school, and while I was there, I got a giant headache and left early.
No way.
So that was not fun.
Dang. We would have AR parties once a semester in the library, and it would be like you'd watch a movie. Like one year we watched a B movie. Trigger warning. But it was I only got it like twice because I was not very good at. There was like a thing where if I was being forced to read something, I would hate to do it. But now it's like I realize that's dumb. Like,
And in seventh grade, I remember the English teacher, she'd put up like a road along the entire outside
That's
of the
cool.
wall, and you have like little like avatars and stuff. The more
Yeah.
airports you got, the further you'd get along.
Avatar.
Ew.
Don't.
I think my avatar is just the emoji with sunglasses.
It's fun. It's a good one. Good choice.
I think the height of my rating was definitely junior high. Because after that,
probably agree.
I really fell off because I just got so busy with high school, that I couldn't read as much.
I think freshman year, the first quarter, I had read 3 or 4 of those I Am Number 4 books, the Lorien Legacies.
Mm.
Like, I read them all within that quarter, and it was a massive one. But other than that, I did horrible.
I remember, so I was kind of similar. I read a lot in junior high, fell off completely in freshman, sophomore, especially sophomore year. And then junior and senior year, I started reading a bunch. Like I read The Hobbit, and I started reading The Witcher, which The Witcher is so good. And I was in my college English class, and like it was to where we didn't have the professor was at our local community college, and so they would like zoom in, and we would like it'd be on a screen, so she wasn't actually there. So the whole time she's lecturing, and I'm just like reading the whole time, and then not getting anything out of the class. But it was fun. It was a good book, really good book.
Yeah.
Much better than the show. Season 1 of the show is good. It just
So junior high, I read the entirety of Harry Potter, Maze Runner, and a bunch of like other like one-off books. And then, just high school, just with sports and all the other stuff.
it gets so busy,
think-
and they throw a job in there, like oh.
I think the last series I read was a series of Unfortunate Events. That was my last
Ooh, I heard
big
those are
series.
good.
They are. They're very,
Very
good.
good.
And the show that's on Netflix follows the books almost to
Yeah,
a
I've heard that's
T.
also really good. Yeah.
Like literally, like the first, because they do 2 episodes per book, which I think is really nice. It has almost
Really?
2 hours of content for each book.
How long are the books?
They vary in size, but the first book is quite small. But pretty much every single beat in that show is taken directly from the book.
Nice.
It's actually really nice.
Good.
And the only thing they add is just more like lore stuff to make the story kind of round out better.
Makes sense.
Because he didn't really have a plan for the stories until he got to like the 4th or 5th book.
You're like, hey, I should make
And
this
so,
series.
had to kind of.
My senior year, I read this book called The Eighth Day.
I read a little bit of that.
A little bit.
Maybe the first 2 chapters.
I thought it was really good. It's about basically there's like this magical eighth day that only certain people get to experience, and there's there's 3 types of people. There's like normals who only experience like the normal 7 days. Then there's ones that only live in the 8th day, and then there's ones that like bridge the gap and experience both. And like it's like modern day, but like it incorporates a bunch of like Merlin and all that stuff, like magic. And
Really?
stuff. And so I read that, and then the school only had the first one. It's a trilogy, and so I bought the other 2, and then I read the second one, and I never got to the third one.
Dang.
So
I remember there was
I gotta finish those.
Yeah.
a series. They only had the first 2 books in the library. I can't remember what it was, but I wanted to read the next ones and stuff, and they wouldn't get it for me at our library. And so I went to the one into the town over, And they said they'd get it for me, and so they ordered it for me, but I just never went back there to get it. So they just held on to it for like a good month waiting for me.
I wonder when he's ever gonna come get this book. I'm not. It's fine.
Remember, we had this thing. I guess can I say bookmobile?
Yeah.
The book. The
Yeah.
book.
Yep.
The
They
bookmobile.
still run there.
In like elementary, and I remember I had a book, and I lost it and it was late, and they gave me a notice that okay if I don't turn in the book by this day, then I'll be charged, and so but I found it and I turned it in before that day, and they still charged me.
No way.
And so I vowed to never support.
Did you go tell him?
The bookmobile? I argued with the guy at the bookmobile when I got it because I tried getting a different book and he's like, you can't because you have to pay your thing.
Like, bro, I gave it to you.
I gave it to you before the day that you told me that I had to get it by. And he was like, no.
That's annoying. Bro was a little.
They used
I'll
to.
never support the bookmobile ever
Yeah, that's annoying.
They used to run that over the summer and stuff for maybe the first month or so. And I had checked out a book on the last day that they were down there.
Mhm.
Completely forgot about it. So by the time we went back there, it was like a $20 fine.
Jeepers.
Yeah, so sometimes I see it coming down the highway and I just curse at it.
No way, really?
It makes me laugh every time I see it.
It's a
Is that how libraries are funded? Like, are they government funded? Like, how do they make
I think
money?
so, because it's usually like the so-and-so public library.
Yeah, how do they make... I guess it's true. A government program.
Taxes.
yeah.
I
They're
got
nice.
my pay stub. I never look at them. But, like, I looked at it and I looked at how much is getting taken out for, like, tax and stuff. I'm like, oh, knife to the heart action.
Yeah, that's called being an adult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you're already underpaid, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Even more.
Thanks. Awesome. Love to see it.
Well,
It is what it is. Whatever.
yeah. I guess we just had our award show,
Mm-hmm.
but before that, we kind of became the most hated podcast
Yeah,
ever.
we did. Yeah, we did.
We're being-
Only really on TikTok.
Guess we're-
but
Yeah.
We're exaggerating, but it really felt like it for a little bit.
yeah, it did.
You guys did not like our Avatar take.
No, you didn't. And that's fine. Because it's engagement.
Yeah,
And
thank
you're
you.
voicing your opinion, which everyone's opinion matters. Even ours. Even yours.
Mm-hmm.
Even, I don't know.
It's not like we said we hated it or anything.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I don't
this-
dislike it.
None of us
though.
had seen the movie. We can't give opinions on it.
I've seen
The first
the
two.
first one.
I saw the first one a long time ago.
Yeah, as a kid, like when it came out.
Yeah. After the first two, I think they're fine. I think they're solid 6 out of 10s. 6.5 maybe.
Yeah, it's just I'm not currently interested.
No.
They just
Like-
don't seem terribly interesting to me.
No.
It's like I think I will probably watch them eventually, but
When
not
we get
right-
to Avatar
not right.
9 and 2143.
Well, I thought there were only 5 planned.
Hopefully.
These
mean-
movies
I
make
mean,
a
no,
lot-
I don't
or
mean
these
that. I don't
movies
mean
make
that.
a lot of money.
I mean, I hope they keep making them.
But
Please.
yeah, between that and the Stranger Things even further back,
Oh my gosh.
we were getting
You enjoyed something, how dare you?
yeah. It's like, dude,
I agreed with them a little bit.
You haven't watched the season.
Yeah.
Do not get me started.
yeah.
Seen the first episode.
Good job.
That's all I need.
Here's a cookie.
Thank you.
Thank
I get
you.
a gold star next time.
But yeah, I mean, it's if you like something, great. If you don't like something, I'm sorry, but if
It's a personal problem.
if we like it and you don't,
All
guess-
media,
guess what? You still don't have to like it just because we do.
all media
And vice
hits every single person in a different way.
Yeah.
And so, I know people who didn't like. Let's say, okay, I have a friend. She didn't like Interstellar very much. She gave it, I think, like a 2, and she's just like, I thought it was long, and I thought it was, it was confusing. And I'm like, okay, it's confusing. It's in my top 10 favorite films ever. But if it didn't hit you the same way that it hit me and most other people, that's fine because you don't have to agree. If everyone agreed on everything, no one would ever talk, right? Like things would get boring pretty quick. So,
I had a
who
big
would
one-
you hate on TikTok if we weren't talking about Avatar?
Exactly. Like, I'll give you another one because like last week we watched Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh, okay, this is just him.
Yeah.
This is just him.
This is the rare case when opinion is wrong.
And I didn't enjoy that one, and I was very disappointed because that one is like hyped up to be like one of the best Batman movies of all time. And
Want to tell me what you gave it?
I gave it a 2 out of 5. I didn't like it at all.
That's fair.
And
The main
It's
issue.
very different and it's very short.
Yes, the main issue I had is it's called the Mask of the Phantasm, but the Mask of the Phantasm doesn't show it very much.
True.
yeah, that's one of my main
They're in
complaints.
it like I combined maybe like 4 minutes.
And I
And
don't
like the main villain is Joker. It's not even.
yeah,
That shocked me when he showed up. I'm like,
because
okay.
I did not know that Joker was in it at all, and then I love the Joker, and he's great in the movie, but he kind of takes over the movie, and I was hoping to see the Phantasm be the villain, and that didn't happen. And then when Phantasm is on the screen, he doesn't really do much, and then Andrea Beaumont, who is the Phantasm, you find out later,
Spoiler.
which I knew that beforehand already.
I didn't know
I
that,
didn't
but
know
I
that
kind of
either.
clocked it.
I did not. I thought it was your dad.
But I didn't find her character to be good at all, and I did not buy her and Bruce's romance.
You are lucky that Rick is not here.
Yeah, well, he'll probably watch this.
I
gave
think
it
the
a
main
4,
issue
and he
is
gave
that
it
it's
a
just so
3, I
short.
think. It's
I
so
give
short.
it.
What, hour 17
Yeah.
with credits, like Jeepers. Which I get it. It's a. I don't. Was it ever theatrically released?
It was released in theaters.
Yeah.
Really?
I know.
Okay, that,
It should have
at
been
that
like
point,
a-
then why'd you not make it 2 hours long?
Yeah, like a
Interesting.
1
I-
hour special for the
It makes me
animated series.
think that it was like a directed DVD, and they're like, let's just put it in theaters.
See what happens.
Because interesting. Huh.
But yeah, I hear like they might adapt some of that into the Batman Part 2, and like you might think, oh, am I worried? I'm not worried about that because I'm sure they'll be able to develop that a
Matt
lot
Reeves
more.
will do well, yeah.
Yeah, so I would be fully on board with them doing that in the Batman Part 2.
In 2041, when that movie comes out, they'll do well.
Hey, this year we can officially say Batman Part 2 comes out next year.
Oh, gosh.
There you go.
For now.
It will have been 6 years. That is just crazy.
And that one got delayed also.
Wait, was that movie 22 or 21?
It's 22.
Okay, so 5 years. My bad.
But that makes more sense because of COVID.
Yeah, but it was still supposed to come out in 21.
I was kind of hoping like things would speed back up once COVID ended, but nope.
Seems it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
But we can also say, like, we're in Avengers Doomsday year. We're
Yeah.
in... It's going to be a good year. We have Spider-Man. We're in Dune. We're in Supergirl. We're in Odyssey.
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Hey man.
That looks fire.
We were looking at the trailer, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this is giving Minecraft big
That's-
time.
yeah.
And he leans over and goes, it kind of reminds me of the Minecraft movie. I'm like, I was just going to lean over and say that same thing, but in a good way, because I liked the Minecraft movie a lot. I think it
did.
looks so fun.
But I don't
think
know
it looks
if
so fun.
if it's like the Minecraft movie, I won't be very happy.
I think it'll be more serious.
I never got any Minecraft vibes at all because
Which just like a character that's in normal reality, and there's a separate reality of like fantastical elements, and
but
they
in a
go
good, we're not
there.
saying in a bad
Yeah,
way.
well,
We're saying
but-
like, and like the way that it was like sweeping, it was very.
And like there's a shot that just it was like him and like a bunch of characters around him, and it just reminded me of.
yeah, but like
Minecraft
the
movie.
overall vibe of Minecraft isn't there because it's like Minecraft.
Well, yeah, it didn't remind me of Minecraft specifically, but just the way that movie was set up.
And visually, it looked
Yeah,
very.
like plot wise.
Again, not in a bad way.
Because like Minecraft is very, I guess, like dumb movie.
Very true.
I guess not.
But it
not
knows
call,
it.
it's not calling the movie dumb. It's just it.
It is, and it knows it
It's
is.
played dumb.
Yep.
Yeah,
We saw a movie yesterday.
we did.
Yep.
What was it?
Let's not drag this out again. We saw Mercy.
Oh, right. Mercy.
That was it. Yeah.
That was it.
I was pleasantly
Next.
surprised by that movie.
Me too. I thought it was fun.
I kind of thought it was gonna be awful. I was not very excited for it. but-
Well, as of last night, it's at like a 21 on Rotten Tomatoes, which
that's kind of crazy.
that's a little low.
Yeah.
I think I gave it a 3. Like it did
Yeah, I
not
gave it
blow
a
my
3
socks
also.
off at all.
Yeah.
I think it drug on a little long at the end, but I was in like the case and like kind of trying to pick it apart with them, looking at Rebecca Ferguson for an hour and a half. Sold. I thought it was fun. I thought that I didn't know where it was going at first, and I had no idea. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I don't know if anyone's gonna watch it. But
I mean, there's kind of a bit of predictability throughout.
as it went on, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, that there are some twists and turns that might surprise you, maybe not. I guess it depends on how much you're trying.
I was talking to my
Figure it
uncle, and
out.
he's like, he saw a trailer for it, and he's like, so it's like the movie that you want to go to the movies with your buddies, but there's nothing else you guys want to watch. And I'm like,
Pretty much.
exactly. It's not every movie has to be Schindler's List or The Godfather. Sometimes you just want a 90-minute Chris Pratt, Rebecca Ferguson murder mystery or whatever, and it did that. Like, I wasn't mad that we went. I wasn't mad that I watched it. It didn't blow me away at all. I thought it was, pretty middle of the road, but I had a good time. And I'm like, okay, it was competently made and well acted. I liked it.
It's just a good time.
Yeah.
I think my only major, I guess I won't even call it major, just but it's like gripe with it is a lot of it is like found footage.
Yeah,
Or
it is
whatever.
very War of the Worlds. If
And
War
I-
of the Worlds wasn't just,
I did think that was gonna bother me at
garbage.
first, but it really didn't.
I got
going
used
through
to
it.
it quick.
Although
There's-
it did kind of seem like whenever he's like dissecting like all of her friends and all of her like workmates and stuff, and has all the profile pictures, those profile pictures kind of looked AI generated.
You think?
They didn't look like somebody like an actual actor was in there. It just, I don't know how to explain it. I'd have to look at it again, but it did very much give me AI vibes.
Really? I think the director said that no AI was actually used,
Okay.
but which touchy subject because AI is in the movie, but
There was one sequence on a rooftop that I thought was actually looked pretty bad.
You think?
Because the way it's filmed like drone shots, whatever.
Yeah.
And then going from that to like body cam footage, and then it's like a whole action sequence, and it's really like a really shaky cam.
Yeah.
It looked all over the place, and then there's like a fight that happens in it. and I don't know.
the fight was a little
And
silly.
sometimes it didn't really make sense why somebody was recording, especially like his
Yeah.
daughter recording them fighting, and then he like takes the phone from her and he keeps recording.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little stretch there,
Little convenient.
but
Yeah, and some of the dialogue was like they would just say something and it was just pure exposition. Like, just no human being would ever say that in that conversation. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, I'm sure you didn't have the greatest writers in the world working on this, but again, I'm sure they made it for $15 and I had fun.
Also, I feel like the AI should be able to figure out all this information on its own.
yeah.
Like for what the purpose of it and the capabilities that it has, it should be able to go through all of that
And
and figure that
I
out.
think they talk about. I think they say something about that, but it's not her job to do that. It is the person's job to convince the AI that he is innocent. I'm sure that does she have a name? Mercy.
No,
I'm sure
she
she
had a
knew,
name.
or
Maddox,
Maddox.
I think.
Yeah,
Maddox.
Maddox.
I'm sure Maddox knew right away, but it wasn't her job. He had to convince her. He had to find out and come to the truth and tell her exactly what happened.
Okay, but-
and then she's like, "All right, cool."
But like she isn't judging off of his words; she's judging off of the evidence. And if she already has the evidence, then why does that even matter?
Because that's the point. You can
kind of
make
the
you
whole
could-
thing is kind of unfair.
But you can make the argument that in our court system, if they already think they know, like if they already have all the evidence they need, then don't even bring the person to the court, just put them in jail. Because you still have to give them trial. That's the thing. You still have to give them a fair trial, which in this case
And I
is-
felt like it was kind of
AI.
unfair because the whole plot is he has to convince their AI that, like the likelihood of him committing this murder was less than 92%. And I feel like a lot of things he discovers it should have dropped below 92% way before.
fair.
It felt kind of unrealistic.
Cool. It was like 96, and then it went down to 0. Like there was no like 70%, 40%.
We're getting into spoiler territory here.
Okay, whatever.
Wow.
Spoilers for Mercy. One thing is revealed, and then it's like, meow. All right, you're good. I'm like, whoa.
And then there's kind of like a little bit of like, oh, the AI is like breaking out of its mold and stuff and
I like that.
helping
That was
him.
fun. A little
Yeah.
cheesy, but it was good.
It was kind of cheesy.
But again, that's what you're getting. A January Chris
yeah.
Pratt, Rebecca Ferguson movie. Yeah.
And I thought that second twist was kind of weird and a little unneeded.
At the very end.
Yeah.
I agree. That's the point where I'm like, all right, wrap it up. Like,
We didn't need all this.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Is there anything else to talk about for Mercy?
No, it's fun. It's fine.
Unless we go into like major spoilers, I don't really think we need to.
Yeah.
For Mercy, no, I don't think so.
Not much to talk about.
Podcast about Mercy.
Yep.
Turn
General
all
audience.
personality.
Mercy. Gam.
Gam.
Sold. All right. Oscar noms?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't really know much about this.
I've only got a couple
I
takeaways.
just
But
know
I'm
some of
sure-
the big things like
Yeah.
Sinners getting the most nominations out of any movie.
I'm not going to go into it because we're not going to get more hate.
Well, I mean, because the only reason
Talk
why
about
they
it.
got the most is because they added a new category,
They did?
casting. Yep.
Oh.
Because the record was 15, and then they added it to 16 this year,
Oh.
and then Sinners got nominated for all 16.
No way.
So
Which, that was a very good movie. I think I gave it a 4 or 4.5. But just a little bit overrated. Still very good. Not like I gave it a 2.
I'm kind of in the same boat. You know, it's just
Very good.
It's a
but
good, really good
also,
movie.
yeah. Well, like, dang.
But, you know, it's kind of what I said last time during the awards episode. Is some movies you just connect more with,
Mhm,
and this
very
one,
true.
Yeah.
like, yeah, I had a good time, but it's like it's not one that I'm gonna be thinking about
Yeah.
later
Yeah.
on.
F1, Best Picture.
That was surprising to
Hello.
me.
Blockbuster getting nominated for, which, great movie, but Blockbuster is hardly, unless they're like super intelligent, like thinking mans, like Dune, obviously, they've both been nominated for Best Picture, but with F1, like that is the definition of a blockbuster.
Mhm.
And I was not expecting, I was expecting score and maybe effects, but I was very happy when I saw a picture. I'm like, really? Like, that is a big step for you, Academy. Good job.
And you know, I'm hyped about that because I'm the
Yep. The resident
Yeah.
F1.
the resident F1 super fan over
Yep.
here.
Was it
like-
score too? Or did Hans not?
They didn't get
I
scored.
think it was
Dang.
just Best Picture. I don't know if they got any other.
that it?
They got the
Effects too,
They
didn't
had 4 nominations.
Oh,
It might have been effects. It was there was sound. Sound was in there.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think effects probably picture,
and
then
what
something
else?
else. Just look it
I'll
up.
find out. Jesse Plemons. That is
Yeah.
all over. The snub of that really, really irritated me. I'm glad Emma Stone got a nom. I'm glad that she got nominated for it, but come on. Like,
I really
was
thought it would get more
so-
love. Begonia.
Yeah. I was
Did it
so
get nominated
engrossed.
for? Did it get nominated for Best Soundtrack?
Yeah, and
Okay.
picture. But like, he was crazy good. I was so engrossed in his performance in that movie.
I got it.
Okay, what is it?
So picture, film editing,
Oh, editing.
visual effects, and sound.
Gotcha. It's a healthy lineup. That's good.
Yeah. I think it can probably win one of those.
I think it could. Watch it win Best Picture. Be crazy.
Probably not that.
No.
Everyone would be so mad.
I'd be so excited if it did.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Maybe like sound.
This is one of the years that I'm like, I wouldn't. Okay, because we have Begonia, F1, Sinners, Marty Supreme. Obviously, there's more.
There's quite a bit more.
For best picture.
Yeah, but like the past years, like film like Anora, which I
Yeah.
think that is overrated to a whole other level. I don't care if we gave for that. I
yeah.
could not believe that got nominated for anything.
And it won too.
I know. Emilia Perez, get out of
Also
here.
crazy.
Just what are you doing?
All right, I got it.
Okay, what is it?
The Secret Agent, Begonia, Marty Supreme, Train Dreams, F1, Sinners, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Sentimental Value.
See, I
a
literally
lot of
just
movies.
found
I've seen
out.
about half of them, but the ones that I've seen, I wouldn't be mad if any of them won.
I've never even heard of Hamnet until like 2 days ago.
Spielberg, right?
I have
Or
no
he
idea.
produced it, I think. Paul
But, like, it
Mescal
literally- it's all of a
and-
sudden
I've
just
seen 4 of
everywhere.
those movies.
Yeah.
Probably have to go through and watch a bunch of them.
Mhm.
But yeah, you know, I guess like the whole, like, what do you call it? Art house movies,
Yeah.
Oscar bait type stuff. That's more.
I feel
Yeah,
like that
your-
there's
your
not
thing
really
than
much of that
mine.
this year.
I know.
Last year was there was a lot. Irishman,
The Brutalist.
which was or not Irishman,
The Brutalist.
Brutalist.
That
Good movie, just
never ended.
6 years long, and Adrian Brody using AI in his voice shouldn't have won. And everyone agrees with that. Like that's not a hot take. He should not have won.
And his speech was kind of bad too.
And it was long. I kept telling him to get off. And he's like, "No, I'm gonna keep going."
No, I've done this before.
You-
I've been here
yeah,
before.
shut up, dude. Come on. No, and then because that was when we went to
Yeah, the theater.
to watch it, and there were a couple that I'm like actively rooting against, like Honora, Amelia Perez, and then they would win. I'm like, oh my god. But this year, I'm like, I wouldn't be
I'm pretty
mad.
happy with all of that.
As long as Timmy wins actor, everything else just go how
Timmy.
it goes.
Timothy.
Yeah, Timothy. Tim
Tim Shao.
Timmy Shao.
It's my boy there.
The
Tim Shao.
modded controller 360.
The what?
The
What?
modded controller 360.
Oh, modded controller 360.
That was his YouTube
Oh
channel
yes,
as
it
a
was.
kid.
Yes, it was.
He would make custom Xbox 360 controllers.
That's
Oh.
right. I forgot about that. Oh wow, crazy! I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah.
But no, it should be fun. I think it's when is it? End of February
March.
or in the beginning of March? It's like
no,
March.
it's like March. I think it's that March like 28th.
End of March.
It's pretty late this year.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I could be wrong. Don't take that as
very different.
gospel.
Very different from our awards, which is kind of the point of our awards.
You're right.
Like,
Small issue with our awards is we didn't watch every movie, so not
Yeah,
everything
but-
could have
Also
been.
true.
but that's, I don't know, it's kind of the point, and like, kind of like the movie that kind of got that one best movie of the year, I thought kind of reflected like the middle ground of like all of our like film
Taste.
tastes,
Yeah.
because like you're more like art house. And
I'd say I'm very close with
Yeah,
that as
you're-
well. 'Cause Wes Anderson.
you're closer,
and-
but you still you kind of go all ways, and then
Real.
I'm more of just like having fun and like more, I guess, stuff that
normie
is-
kind of, which I thought a bad thing.
yeah, or just like so that's popular and stuff that I feel like I would care about.
Yeah.
And then Rick is kind of just whatever.
It's kind of just whatever.
Just-
It's got
Sometimes
Spider-Man,
let's
he's
watch
there.
a K-pop movie, you know.
But yeah,
You'll like it.
I thought
You'll like it.
Thunderbolts kind of met that middle ground.
Yeah.
That one, right? Our best movie.
Yeah.
Good. I think it's very deserving. I had to rewatch it.
Yeah.
It's so good. Did that? No Marvel, no superhero anything got nominated, right?
Mm-mm.
That's not surprising.
Because Jurassic won effects, which makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. But yeah,
Yeah. No. Not even like score or anything.
I would have argued. I mean, there were some really good scores this year. Begonia. Yeah, F1.
I just
That's
hope
kind
Begonia
of crazy
wins.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. I hope it gets something. I don't know if Emma Stone. I don't think Emma Stone's going to win, but I hope she does. I hope Begonia gets something.
Mhm.
Coming from someone who doesn't like many of that director's movies, I'm hoping they win something.
I bet.
The animated ones, I've only heard of 2 of those.
There's Zootopia and
K-pop Demon Hunters.
yeah,
So it's kind of a down year for animated movies in
for
general.
sure. Well,
I bet Sinners wins Best Original Score. Just
It'll probably win a bunch, I'm guessing.
even though I don't know, I love Ludwig because like he's like Black Panther's phenomenal, Oppenheimer's
even Venom's
phenomenal.
good. First Venom has a really good score.
Creed is phenomenal.
Mandalorian.
But just nothing really stood out to me in Sinners.
No, I agree.
Like there's that one track that got hyped up so much.
Yep.
But I think like when like me and Rick were watching it, we were all like, this seems kind of bad. where they mash up all like the airs of music.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
don't think I thought it was bad, but
it's just jarring, and
Yeah.
I wasn't really enjoying it.
Into it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's valid. Hits everyone a different way.
also the main villain in that one, he plays the main villain in 28 Years Later, Bone Temple.
Really?
Yep.
No
He looks
way.
completely different. It's kind of crazy.
Really? Huh.
Also, Bone Temple, go watch it.
It needs all the support
Movie of the
it can
year
get.
so far.
It needs all the support it can get.
I mean, my movie of the year so far is
Mercy.
Mercy.
Me
That's
too.
the only one I've seen. But Nick is on a mission. He's going to
No.
see every movie
No, that's fair.
That comes
this
out.
year, except
At
for
least
one.
try to.
Because that one random movie that we saw the trailer of, you're like, I'm not going to see that.
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't even remember what it was, but pretty much like any major release,
That's fair.
anything that's
Well, hit me up. I'll go too. I need to do better. I did okay last year. I did really good
I
2024.
mean, I think the newest movies that are coming out soon that I plan on probably seeing is Send Help, Iron
Yes.
Those are both the 30th, I think.
Lung. Yeah.
I don't know if I'll watch Iron
Then
Lung.
I think there's
Really?
I think there's something else that's coming out relatively soon that I was interested in.
It's the Ryan Gosling one. He's the
Project Hail
astronaut.
Mary.
Yes,
That's February.
yep.
I cannot wait for that.
So
That's on my Rotten Tomatoes draft.
I thought there was something a little bit more, like
Look up
something
upcoming
sooner,
movies.
but I don't know.
I've been watching it a lot.
Well, I heard that Iron Lung has like some of the most gore in any movie ever. And I'm just
Really?
like, ugh.
Well, I think I don't think it's gore. He broke a record for like
The most fake blood,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
but that's because he's
He's in a giant lake of blood.
yeah. It's a sea of blood. That's all it is. It's not like gore.
interesting.
Because it's based off a video game. It's such a weird story because like it's just a random game that Mark found and played it on his channel. It's like, you know what, this game's actually pretty fire. Let's make a movie out of it.
Really?
It's
And like he's not going through any distribution companies at all.
No.
He like went through and like personally called. I don't know if he personally called, but he went through and called a bunch of theaters. He was like, "Hey, I'm releasing this movie. I have a bunch of fans I know will show up. Would you be willing to show it?" And they agreed. And like a
That's
bunch of
pretty
theaters are being sold out for it, and it's gonna make a decent amount, I think.
No, I think it'll do well. Everyone loves Markiplier.
So I think
Maybe I
our
will see
closest
it.
show,
If it's
yeah,
just, if it's
maybe an hour and a half away from us, is the closest showing for it.
the one 45 minutes away, isn't getting it.
Nope.
Really?
Which is weird because I saw a poster in there for it.
Are you? Maybe it's not up there yet. Maybe it's
I don't
not up
know.
yet.
It could be.
Because I know our
It's
theater.
less than a week away.
A lot of the time, our theater, if it's a new release and they don't know they're getting it, they won't get the keys for it until like 2 days before it opens. So I guess we could always call. Be like, hey, get Iron Lung.
Yeah, because like F1 didn't show up on the site for our theater until like the day before.
Yeah, but a lot of the time they'll have to
Okay.
wait for
And Marty
Brothers or
Supreme.
whoever.
Cause,
Yes, that's
'cause
true.
We planned on seeing Marty Supreme like this week, I think, for like our smaller theater, but it showed up in our main theater. And
Yep.
like, all right, sweet, we'll get to see it sooner.
Maybe we'll see it then. If it's just blood. I just don't love, like, yeah.
You would love Terrifier.
No.
Yeah, that's
Disgusting.
you. That'd be a big issue for you in Bone Temple,
I bet.
which is fine because it's not like a movie that like revels in gore. Like it doesn't like enjoy showing it and stuff, but it's just realistic gore. It's
Yeah.
like this is what would happen,
Yeah, that's gross.
and it got to me a little bit.
I bet.
I went in there with a stomach ache, and I was like,
Really?
I don't know if I should be watching this.
Gore rarely gets to me, I guess. I don't know, unless it's like in your face, like
Yeah.
trying to be over the top, like
Which that-
Terrifier.
That doesn't bother me because that feels fake. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but like in terms of like noticing it, because otherwise it's like, all right, whatever. Because like, what's a gory movie?
I remember getting really nauseous in Weapons only once, and it was when Wong started attacking his boyfriend, and he kept hitting his head on the ground on his head.
It's like that. I'm fine.
And like the squelching, I'm just like, I'm like, please stop. And he kept doing it. And I'm like, stop. And then he finally stopped. I'm like, thank you. I was fighting demons in that. Ugh.
Yeah, that I'm fine. Or I don't know, Deadpool. I'm fine. I guess there's not
I've
like a
had
whole, there's
Deadpool.
not like a whole lot of gore in that.
Have you seen any of the Saw movies?
No.
Ugh. That's a movie that does revel in it.
Yep.
And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
That's why I'm not really interested in seeing.
Yeah.
I can't think of one at the top of my head for some reason. But I don't know. Move on.
They're out there. They're out there somewhere.
I got my point across, I think.
Yeah. Ditto. Oh, indeed. January,
Yeah.
where movies go to die.
Pretty much. Which I think is just a really big mistake to release Bone Temple in
Yeah.
January.
And
Especially
when did the last
only
one come out?
6
Was
months
it?
ago, maybe.
Yeah, that was also a mistake. Like, give people a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Give them, release it. I don't know.
So I am glad because
April
it's a great
or
movie,
something.
but
Marketing wise.
it's kind of strange.
Oh, win for Nia DaCosta though, because she needed it after the Marvels and her other movie that just completely flopped.
So
I'm glad she did good though.
the original director of those movies, he has like a really unique.
Danny Boyle. Right?
Yes.
Yep.
he has a really unique way of filming, and it kind of gets on my nerves a little bit.
Does it?
Like I don't really know how to explain it, but it's kind of bad in 28 years later. But I'm definitely happy that they moved away from it in this film.
Because he directed the first one, right?
Yep.
Then he directed Years.
Yeah, he didn't do Weeks.
No. And then Years. Interesting. It's like there's more movies than that, but there's not. It's just Days, Years,
Yep.
One Temple.
So I kind of hope they don't make 28 Weeks Later canon, because it's kind of a weird story.
I doubt it. If it's not acknowledged or it's like retconned here, then I don't think it'll.
Because like in 28 Weeks Later, all the zombies die because of starvation, so everybody starts moving back in. But then somebody comes back and he like meets his wife, who I think is immune or something like that. Or it's something weird with it, but he comes back to her and like kisses her, and she gives him the virus, and it restarts all over again.
Weird.
So I don't know, just
Redundant.
it's weird.
It's like ending a story and it was all a dream.
It's like, oh,
They'd be like, oh, okay, never mind.
zombie apocalypse is back.
It's back.
Okay.
What was the whole point of that movie?
Yep.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are we for time right now?
39 even.
We can go a little bit longer. What else is there to talk
Yeah.
about?
Any interesting stories?
Mario Galaxy trailer comes out tomorrow. They're having a direct for it. Finally, they're having a direct not on a weekday. Thank you for learning, Nintendo. So that'll release tomorrow, which that's 3 months away. Less than 3 months. January's almost over. Finally. Your Neptune this month has lasted for so long. Been reading a lot of comics. A lot of Fantastic Four.
So have I just got some lovely Moon Knight omnibuses with those.
I've been so behind on my
It froze.
comics.
But yeah, been reading Future
Do we have
Foundation.
to reset the mic?
No.
Okay.
Still reading Ryan North's Fantastic Four, which is super different. The very first issue is Alicia and Ben. It's like Alicia, the Thing's wife, and they go to this hotel. And I thought it was a glitch in Marvel Unlimited, but the first 3 pages are all the exact same. And it's a guy working in a hotel. He's like, America, blah, 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 blah. Today was just a normal day. Next page, same thing. Today was a normal day. Next day, today was a normal day. And I'm like, what is going on? And then the next page is, today was a normal day until they arrived. And then they get to this hotel and they realize that this city is trapped in a time loop. And they're doing the same day over and over and over and over and over again. And they have no idea that they're in a time loop. But Ben and Alicia obviously find out that they are. And so they find this mutant that's in the town, and he keeps doing it accidentally. And so it's all because he wants to, like, appeal to this girl that they both, like, they were together for a long time, and then she was done. And there's, like, a really nice moment at the very end when he keeps wishing, I wish I could go back and do it again. And then he keeps resetting every single day for, like, decades. And so they sit down with him, and they're like, because it's 1940s, so everything in the town is 1940s America. And they sit down with him, and they're like, I don't remember exactly what they say at all, but it was like, you just have to move on. Like, maybe you'll come back to her, maybe she'll come back to you, and like, maybe you won't. Maybe you won't get back together, and that's fine. Like, there are 7 billion people on this planet. You'll find someone else. And then he doesn't go for it, and the next day, he's like, yeah, you're right. And so he doesn't wish for it that night, and the next day they wake up, and it's 2025. Like, everyone just back to normal. It was really cool. It was the first issue, and I'm like, it's not some big world-ending thing. It's just a little story. And I think that's how a lot of Ryan North's is that's why it's so easy to jump in, is because it's just kind of small stories with these characters, and it's really good so far. Surprising, but good.
I started the Jeff Johns Green Lantern run months ago at this point. I talked about it like on our first episode. And then I've gotten to like the Blackest Night run, and then I've just stopped, and I need to get back on it because it was really good. It's just I've been busy and with other stuff, and I just haven't found time to do it. Or if I've had time, I just want to do something else.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I really got to get to that, man. because I was doing that, and then after that I was gonna get to Flashpoint, because after that run it kind of goes into Flashpoint, or just kind of sort of just with like release date wise. Yeah. I don't know.
Good times. Comics are lit.
Yeah. Yes. I think yesterday we had a trailer for Maul Shadow Lord, which is a new animated Star Wars show about Darth Maul. I get that between Clone Wars.
Forgot that was happening.
Clone
It's
Wars
been
and
so
Rebels.
long.
I think it looks really good. It looks really fun.
I haven't seen the trailer. I didn't know it released.
Have you guys heard anything about Wonder Man that's coming out?
I know
just saw a
I know it's
thing-
coming out.
That had like a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
How many reviews do you?
No idea, but
But-
it's super high.
All the Marvel shows get really high reviews.
Secret
I don't know
Invasion
much
did
about
it.
Wonder Man.
Yeah, I know nothing. I mean, I'm gonna watch it because the entire thing is gonna drop. I think this week or next
It's
week.
soon because everyone's reviews are already out for it.
But yeah, we're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch at least. It's a Marvel show. I'm the kind of guy that's gonna watch all of it, no matter what. For some reason, I guess that's just the way I am.
Wish it wasn't a show, but
I don't even. Yeah.
Yeah. But like Maul, I think like Darth Maul's arc in Clone Wars was probably some of the best arcs
it was so good.
in that show. So I think to continue that in his own show is gonna be.
I think Clone Wars is probably
really fun.
my favorite Star Wars media ever, which some people would probably agree. Like it's so good, the gold standard for a lot of things.
Yeah, like the Siege of Mandalore.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That was really great.
I was so scared when that season started because it was so mid. The first like 4 episodes,
Well,
like those. I'm like, what are we doing?
the-
and then
the-
it got
the
so good.
The first arc was what is it? Echo, I think, and that one was fine. I thought it was weird, but like it's fine. And then you have the sisters arc, which is like
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
whatever.
With the 2 sisters, and
Yeah.
it was so boring.
It's like, what are we doing?
And like you're wasting episodes.
And then you just get a total shift
Yes.
with the Siege of Mandalore.
Yes.
And like it's
Holy
like
cow.
it's directed way different. It's like
It's-
very
yeah.
very cinematic.
Like, did you have a 9-year-old direct the first half, and then you brought in freaking George Lucas and Steven Spielberg for the Siege of Mandalore?
It's like a whole like movie on its own.
It is.
Like,
And like with Anakin
crap.
going off, and like they all, and burying the dead, and
Mhm.
that was crazy when it dropped.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it when it came out because I watched it 2-3 years ago at this point.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, because I was watching it. Well, I mean, I watched Clone Wars so I could be caught up with like Ahsoka, so I could watch the show Ahsoka. But in that, I also had to watch Rebels, and I never watched Rebels, so I never
Rebels is so good.
so I never watched Ahsoka.
Really?
And
I thought it was solid.
in season
I
2,
had that same issue because I haven't seen the Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels,
Yeah.
so I wanted to watch them all and never got around to it. So I have not seen Ahsoka.
and then, yeah,
I
and,
like
and
that.
then
That was
Ahsoka season 2 is gonna come out soon, I think.
Yep.
Might as well
And-
just
good on
watch
it.
it.
So
I'm not going to get through 8 seasons. Of
I
Clone
don't.
Wars.
It's not.
I'll get through Rebels.
It's not that. Rebels is. I think Rebels is really good, but I
mean,
I don't know if I would call it mandatory because you know who Ahsoka is.
yeah.
It would help, like you would be more attached to the characters, but also they inherently feel different because they're not animated. So like, I feel like you could get used to it.
With me, with franchises, I'm a completionist. I have to watch every single thing, and be like immersed in it. So like Clone Wars, I have to watch all that. I have to watch all of Rebels at some point to get to Ahsoka. So I have all of the understanding of that character.
We'll better get on it.
I'll get on it. I'll get to it. But like with you, I think you can just look up certain arcs for like Clone Wars and just watch those and
That
be
does
fine.
kind of makes sense because you're getting upset with me because I went and watched Greenland 2 Migration without seeing the first one.
It's Greenland.
I know that's what I was saying. I was like, if it blows me out of the water and stuff, I'll
Yeah.
go back and watch the
No.
first one.
Well, like at that point, why even watch the first or watch the second one if you don't care about watching the first one?
Because it's
just a new movie that's coming
generic,
out.
end of the world.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler.
And the only thing you need to know before going to that movie is there was an asteroid that came and hit Earth, and Jared Butler and his family escaped to a base on Greenland.
And then at that point, just watch the first one and then don't watch the second one.
But he wants to see a 2026 movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch a new movie.
It's a movie in the theaters, so I'm gonna go watch it.
If it was Godfather 2, I'd be like, yeah, watch the first
Well,
one.
that's what I was saying. Like, whenever Scream 7 comes out, I'm gonna watch all the
Yeah,
Screams
it's not.
beforehand.
No, Greenland. Wow.
But for Greenland 2,
The movie that couldn't make $1 million opening day.
I mean, $7.
I feel like you gotta earn it. But
No, not with them. Like, I agree most times, but no. If
For Greenland 2, I think it'll be fine.
yeah, I agree.
agree to disagree, I guess. So let's just get about 10 more seconds of silence. Rage bait the viewer.
Just having a staring contest. Go.
I'll share the camera.
You know what? Talk to your screen right now and tell us what you think.
This is a you guys episode. We're gonna
Yep.
listen. You guys talk.
Yeah. It's like Dora.
Do you agree with our
Where's
Avatar
Dora's
takes?
hammer? Can you find Nick? I can't find him. We're losing our minds.
This is a great bit, guys.
Great bit.
That was peak comedy.
What was the movie we saw yesterday? Let's do that bit.
Might have been
Forgiveness,
Pardon, maybe?
grace.
Say Uncle.
What?
Say uncle.
You never heard that before?
No.
Because sometimes, like, it'd be like a game where, like, somebody will, like, tackle you and stuff, and you say, say uncle,
Say uncle, yeah.
Or say mercy. One of those two. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
you can say
Oh, I didn't know Say Mercy was a thing. Okay.
say mercy.
More you know. Running on fumes here, guys.
You watched a movie earlier today.
Oh, yeah. I watched The Rip, starring Matt Damon and
yeah.
Ben Affleck and Stephen Wen.
Ben Affleck.
Affleck.
I had a joke I can't
Affleck.
say on the pod.
What?
Affleck.
Affleck?
Yeah.
Affleck.
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 We all gonna say that.
It was
You called him something else earlier.
Bill Affleck.
Yeah, you called him
Bill.
Like, who's Bill?
Who's Bill?
I was actually pretty surprised about that movie. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be like a generic Netflix action movie,
Yeah.
but
What'd you give it? 3.5?
yep.
Nice.
That's a
Solid.
pretty common take of yours.
I know.
Oh.
Which I'm
I
kind
know.
of
You are very pessimistic about every movie that you see.
I thought it was gonna be the worst thing ever, but
pretty
surprisingly-
much like something with trailers and stuff. Whenever I watch them, like, oh, this doesn't look good.
Well, some
Like
trailers look
for
awful.
Thunderbolts, I really thought that movie was going to be bad. I was not excited for it. Same with Caught Stealing. I just got to stop watching trailers.
Transformers 1.
Which I'm really glad I'm doing this, like, oh, watch everything in theaters or watch them as they come out. Because I'm
Yeah.
going to find movies that I wouldn't normally like. So,
We never watched Anaconda. That makes me sad.
That is true. I wanted to
Did we
see
get it?
What?
Did we get it?
I think we did.
It's gone
it's
now.
still at the one in other place.
Really?
Yep. That's another one that I don't
Huh?
think looks very good.
I mean, it looks like what it's supposed to be. Which is a
Correct.
Stupid,
giant
stupid
snake killing people movie.
comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if the second one comes out, you better watch the first one.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't care. It's Anaconda.
Because truthfully, there's not a lot of movies this year that I'm terribly excited about.
See, I disagree. I think
Like,
this is
Send
the opposite
Help
of last
doesn't
year.
look very interesting to me.
Ooh, I think it looks awesome.
Project Hail Mary doesn't look very interesting to me.
Oh my gosh!
I thought the
What?
I thought the first trailer of that movie looked better than the second one.
Which one?
Project Hail Mary.
The one they show in the theater, I think, is awesome.
That one.
Part of it is because it plays Champagne Supernova.
Very true, but it's also just very, I don't know, epic. Great directors, great actor.
Mm.
We got Spider-Man, we got Supergirl, we got Doom, we got Avengers, an Avengers
Yeah.
movie. What?
It's gonna be
First time in 6 years,
Yep.
which that makes me want to throw up, but it's a long time ago.
No. I think that was the main thing that's a main issue with the current MCU is that there's no movies to anchor everybody together. 'Cause even like
Nope.
Civil War and stuff wasn't an
so
Avengers
good.
movie, but it brought a bunch of these characters together and progressed the main overarching story.
Correct.
But there's just been none of that in the MCU.
I have faith in
That's
them,
eight.
but holy moly,
I
got a lot
I'm
to
very,
do.
very nervous.
have faith because my thought, because like Doomsday and Secret Wars are going to be a part 1, part 2, just like Infinity War and Endgame.
But Infinity War had so much build
very
up
true.
beforehand.
I know.
A lot of the stuff, like setting up the pins, they just had to knock them down.
We really
That's
just
it.
jumped. Infinity War, we just jumped in.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got to Earth. We're like, all right, we're doing this.
Everything's
Yeah,
going.
they can't do that. And
But like my point is, like, Infinity War characters took the sideline that in that movie that then got more time to shine in Endgame. 'Cause, like, Captain America really doesn't do anything in Infinity War.
But even still, he still had several movies and several other
Yeah.
appearances in other movies
But then-
beforehand to
but
help
then-
him.
Yeah.
But like a lot of these characters have only appeared in one movie or one show.
Yep.
I think Yelena is probably the most
Consistent.
most one that
it
appears
was
the
Wanda,
most.
and then she died.
But then also,
Strange
Was
is
Strange.
bit-
No idea where he is.
not every character needs to have be like a main character in the movie. They can just be a supporting character in the movie.
Well, they can, but there's a difference between
'Cause,
that
like,
and that.
I
But you
don't-
also have to know where they are. Well, going into Infinity War, I knew where most everybody was. Now, I don't have a clue what's going on. Where is everybody? And
Or
that's
even what have they been up to these past 5 years?
yeah. because that's
Shang-Chi
the-
released in 2021.
yeah. Where is he? Where's Strange? That released 2022. Where
We'll
is he?
Find out in the movie.
But we shouldn't have to.
Yeah, it's gonna have to clear up or tie up a bunch of loose ends just
This
to
should have
make
been
the
tied
movie
up
work.
already. Infinity War, yeah, it was build up, but that and Endgame are very much two separate things. I am getting the fear that if Doomsday isn't 4 hours long, that it's going to be an hour and a half of build up and just grueling exposition because nothing was set up before this, and then 2 hours of actually getting into the story. Because quite frankly, there's no other way that that's how it's going to be.
Yeah,
There,
you kind of
there's-
have to do it.
I think it's going to be awesome, and I hope that it's good, and I hope that they find some way to frickin' do whatever multiversal jargon they're doing,
And
while
there's gonna be
also
so
uniting
many
50 different characters. And a lot of things have happened since Shang-Chi in 2021. A lot of things have happened since Multiverse of Madness. Where's Strange? I don't know. Haven't seen Spider-Man since 2021.
Yeah. I mean, we'll
There's
get a little
been a
bit
lot
with his movie, but
Yeah, but then like also, do they need to have gone through a whole bunch of trauma throughout these years?
I think it helps. I mean, if
Yeah,
Iron Man
no,
had one movie before Endgame, would his death have been as impactful as it was?
No,
That's a
but
good point.
is Shang-Chi going to be the next Iron Man? No.
He doesn't have to be.
That's
Even
what,
a whole-
that's what I'm saying is that Shang-Chi doesn't need the development that Tony Stark had for the movie to be good. And but like like Thunderbolts, those are characters that we've had more time with and more recent time with, and I feel like those are going to be characters that are going to shine more in the movie. Or the Fantastic Four we've seen them more recently. They're probably going to be more of the stars of the movie, as opposed to the other characters, which some of them might be more prominent, and we'll probably get to see, like, well, they'll show us what happened with these characters.
I don't
Well,
wanna
the
be-
main
I don't
my
wanna
main
be-
fear is that like a bunch of these characters and stuff are just gonna be sidelined and have almost nothing to do.
And that sucks because Shang-Chi was so good.
'Cause, I mean,
and
the
it did
main
so well.
appeal of these movies is to see all your favorite characters together.
Yeah.
But one of your favorite characters gets 2 minutes of screen time and maybe one line. I'm not gonna.
Who
be
are
very
we to
happy.
say that Shang-Chi shouldn't be the next Iron Man?
Okay, but like,
I mean, if he had 2 other movies been this time, he very well could be.
or maybe Shang-Chi just isn't really that important to the movie.
Which would
Okay,
be
but
sad.
then,
because Shang-Chi is a good character.
why introduce
Yeah.
him at all if you're going to do absolutely zero things?
Why introduce Drax? Drax doesn't do anything in
Because he's part of the
Infinity War
Guardians.
or Endgame.
Okay, Shang-Chi
But Drax
is
is still a fun character.
he's part of the group though. Shang-Chi's
Yeah,
not.
but like,
Shang-Chi has
but
done
like,
nothing.
But Drax doesn't do anything substantial.
But he's there because he is part of that found family. Shang-Chi's part of nothing.
And Drax doesn't have his own movie.
Right?
Yeah.
They went out of their way to give Shang-Chi a very good movie and do absolutely nothing with him. We've seen him, the end credit scene of what? What was he in? Was it his own movie? Did he not show up in an end
Was
credit
it-
scene of something else?
Thor. I mean, he
No,
shows up
Thunder?
in.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't in any credit scenes.
So it's just a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Moon Knight, MIA, no idea.
R.I.P.
Which, what are, don't even, this was,
Well,
horribly misplanned.
I mean, the Moon Knight thing is kind of because Oscar doesn't want to work with Disney anymore after the Jimmy Fallon situation.
Oh my gosh.
Because he said that publicly. Same thing with Tatiana Maslany with
which no loss
She-Hulk.
there. But.
So when you have the new Avengers,
Yep.
Falcon is making his own team.
Yeah, with,
You have,
I have no idea who with him. But
Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel have all the X-Men from the other universes. Spider-Man,
Tobey Maguire, allegedly. Apparently he's in the beginning.
Doctor Strange.
Yep. Which he wasn't even Benedict Cumberbatch didn't have a chair, and he was not in the casting announcement either. So
He might not even appear. Maybe he might be given the Hawkeye treatment,
Yeah. And then
which would be a
and then-
mistake because Doctor Strange
correct. He has had
is
two
one
movies.
of the most important
Correct.
characters left. I would say.
Correct. So instead of bringing back, I'm excited to see Captain America again. I'm excited to see whatever. Use
That's also
your
a big
characters that you have.
Yep.
You have characters that people know. People watched and loved Shang-Chi. People loved the first Doctor Strange. The second Doctor Strange, not as much, but it almost made $1 billion. People watched it. It had Wanda in it. People
And he made an
like
appearance in No
Doctor
Way
Strange
Home.
and No Way Home, Infinity War, Endgame, 2 solo movies. People like it. People like these characters, and they're just
We're just gonna bring back Captain America.
Yep.
Maybe he's in it, maybe he's not. But
Iron Man's back.
Iron Man isn't back as far as we know, but sure.
They're bringing him back because he's RDJ. Because he's
which
Iron
is
Man.
weird.
Yeah, but
And allegedly,
There's
there
no-
was
but
a
Iron Man's not in
report
it.
that that's not going to be talked about. They're not going to They're not going to acknowledge that he looks like Tony Stark.
If that's the
So
thing.
he better have a lot of prosthetics or something, because that is going to why would you cast him? He's a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of other people of correct
The-
descent to play Doctor Doom.
The only reason why he got cast for that is because he played Iron Man.
Yeah,
you know, he's the face of the
it's
MCU.
odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
But I think
Stop
And
reveling
you-
on the
and
past
but
and
I'm-
actually have
I'm
a good
fine with
path
that call
forward.
as long as they do something good with it.
Me too, and I hope they do. I need to see a trailer. I
But
need to see
I-
something because
But everything I've seen from this movie, I'm fine so far. Like Captain America, I'm fine with that because, like his ending, it's still because the intrigue of that ending is that such a selfless person finally makes a selfish mistake or selfish
Decision.
and I think it'll be interesting to see what are the ramifications of that decision. Because he did something that based off of the rules of the MCU should have consequences,
yeah,
and we're gonna see the consequences in this movie.
that'd be cool. I'm not
I don't
mad that
know.
he's back. I am mad at the.
I would rather them have just gave him his ending, his nice, perfect ending.
I am mad at the 5 years of objective, complete lack of structure or guidance at all.
Yep.
Objective, because there's no denying that there have been so many characters introduced and they're just gone. We have no idea where anybody is. We know the Fantastic Four are on the way to Earth. We don't know how, and we know the Thunderbolts will probably team up with them because they saw them on their camera, and
Yeah, but the trailer has them meeting up with the Wakandans, so we really don't know where that's going at all.
I don't know where anything's going on.
But so like, my thing is the issues with the MCU and with Phase 4 and all that.
What are we in right now? Are we in 6?
Yeah, I don't pin
First.
that. You guys are pinning that on that movie like it's Doomsday's fault, where it's not. It's those movies' fault. It's the past.
That's why I just said the last 6 years of lack of guidance. It's
Yeah.
not Doomsday's fault. Doomsday
Yeah.
now has to
It's
make up for
It's Doomsday's
5
job
years.
to
Yeah, that's the main
figure it
issue.
out.
Correct.
And I'm optimistic that they will figure it out, or that they have figured it out.
I have faith that they will, but that is either going to be the thing that makes this movie really special, or it's a movie that's going to make it just absolutely garbage.
And then I also think the pressure isn't entirely on Doomsday; it's also on Secret Wars because it's going to be a part 1, part 2.
I agree. If we don't have closure, or we don't know why people are where they are in Doomsday by the end of Doomsday, my anticipation for Secret Wars will go way down, because I'm not waiting another year to find out things that we should have found out 3 years ago.
Because I'm guessing all Doomsday is going to be is just set up for Secret Wars.
But it shouldn't be that way, because
I know,
Infinity War, yeah, you're right. Because Infinity War was it's a nice part 1, but it is great on its own. If you stop there, they lost
Everything-
the end. It's
yep.
perfect. It's got an Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. Beautiful. Endgame. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. Beautiful. I think Infinity War is much better than Endgame. But I just really hope that somehow they find a way to make it work.
Because I feel like the only way that they can make it work well is to cut a bunch of characters.
Yep. That really sucks.
So
Because Endgame, every pin was set.
That's
It was
what
awesome.
that's what I expect from the movie, because characters are going to get sidelined, just like in Infinity War.
But at least they were there.
And then they'll, and because characters will be sidelined here, and then the next one they'll get more time to shine.
To each
Just,
their own.
just like in Infinity War and Endgame.
I don't know.
I don't know, I was much more confident going into Infinity War because it was set. The stage was there.
And it felt like the MCU was actually moving somewhere. Like every single big event led up to the next one.
Yep.
I mean, first Avengers movies led to the creation of Ultron, and everything that goes on with Ultron leads to the creation of Civil War, and the events of Civil War end up with, which is how we end up,
With Vigilante Cap and
Yeah.
Widow and
how Infinity War ends, and they're not together again, and
Yeah, but like we've had some things moving also. It's like we have the new Avengers, we have Captain
which
America.
happened last
It's-
year.
correct. Which
Yeah.
I'm more confident knowing that
Yeah,
Thunderbolt and Fantastic
Civil
Four
War
were
happened
both very
2 years
good.
before Infinity War.
Yeah,
Okay,
but there's still lead up from before Civil War.
okay.
Because I mean, Thanos was introduced in the first Avengers movie. Everything has been leading up to this one, or
I mean-
into Infinity War.
Because all right, so because then you have
Because there was no lead up to Doomsday until
Thunderbolt and Fantastic Four.
2025.
you have like Black Widow, and you have Falcon and Winter Soldier, and you have whatever else that goes into Thunderbolts. And then all right, we have intrigue for these characters. And now when those characters came together to be new Avengers, all right, that's cool, and I'm excited to see them in Doomsday.
Me too.
It just felt like most, or pretty much all of the setup for these movies came last year.
It did. That was the first time that we saw on the screen this person will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
We'll probably won't see Shang-Chi. Unless they acknowledge why he's been gone for 6 years.
Well, he had a chair. He's in the movie.
Did he?
Yeah, he had a chair, and he's been very vocal about that. He's been
Oh,
filming
good.
stuff.
I would be mad if I was that actor. We don't know where Doctor Strange is. I would argue that he was.
Well,
After
even
Iron Man
like-
died, he was the face of the MCU. And he's just
Because I mean,
gone.
Captain America now is going to make his own team. Literally, we haven't seen anything about that
Nope.
anywhere.
He has Falcon, his friend. And
Well, no, I mean, because Falcon is now Captain America.
I know, I'm talking Sam Wilson
Oh,
and
yeah.
the new Falcon.
Yep.
And then
Probably Shang-Chi and a bunch of other people that haven't seen
uh,
anything
Hulk,
about.
Hulk's still around, right? He was in She-Hulk,
Yeah.
right? I think.
Probably Daredevil will be thrown in there somewhere. Just
It's my second most anticipated movie of the year. So obviously I'm excited. But it's got a lot to do.
very nervous.
Yeah, it's got a lot to do. And again,
I'm not
not
nervous
Doomsday's
at all.
fault. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I have faith that they've done it before.
They have not done this.
No.
Yes, they have.
They
Yes,
have not done
Have
this.
you not seen Endgame and Infinity War?
I saw those because they had 5 years of actual build-up. End of Ultron went directly into Ragnarok, which went directly into Civil War.
And they probably
No.
have half as many characters they have to deal with.
Yeah. Age of
Even
Ultron
just
went
a lot of
directly into Civil War, and then they acknowledge where Thor and Hulk. Oh, you'll find out next year in Ragnarok. You'll find out where they are, and they'll come back after they run into the Guardians in Infinity War. Perfect.
Yep.
It's called telling a story, and if you're going to tell a story across multiple things, make sure they interconnect. I don't love interconnected universes for this very reason. Yeah, I don't know who quit after Endgame. I don't know what happened, but
It's just,
I-
I think.
I'm
they're
guessing
gonna-
they just like winged it the first time around, and they just assumed that it would work out the same way.
work out fine. Work out fine.
it's
To me, even like James Gunn has said in interviews, pretty much all of the Infinity Stone stuff comes from him. They just said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
in Guardians. Yep.
he said, "Oh, can you give us a backstory to the Infinity Stones?" It's like, okay,
Sure.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yep.
So pretty much all of
And it was
that lore
good.
came from that, which I mean is fine with. It worked out well, but whenever, I don't know, It's not just some overarching story or somebody overarching putting all the pieces into place. I feel like it's
Yeah.
not going to go very well.
Yeah.
They just kind of lucked out.
Yeah. But I think they have great writers on it. They have great directors for
Very true.
for the genre on it. They have characters that have great potential, and I think what the team that they have are going to do a good job.
I hope.
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping.
So I'd love to see a good Doomsday movie.
I'm sure
That'd
it'll
be
be
amazing.
good. I'm sure it'll work out fine. But still very
See,
worried.
just the way you just emote, you're like you have 0% faith that is going to be good.
Maybe 15%, I'd say.
Oh my.
I have more than that. I think this is.
'Cause I feel like
easy-
the
this
only
is-
way to make it good is
Yeah,
to
but
cut out all the good things from an Avengers
I
movie.
mean, at least 50%.
This is easily the most challenging thing they've ever had to do. No question. And I think they can do it. I hope they can do it.
But also, it should be the most challenging thing they ever do.
But it should
Not this
be just another
challenging.
Infinity War.
Even
It should be, hey, we've had
even if the last three phases have been perfect, it should still be the most challenging thing they've ever done. Because
I feel like these last three
because-
phases should have helped them out with this, with the
Correct.
making of this movie.
but they would still have the task of that this is the end of our second saga. We have to top Infinity War and Endgame somehow. That's going to be a tall task, no matter what.
It is. But
That's
looking
fair.
back, I agree. But looking back 5 years ago, or 6 years ago when Endgame ended, like, all right, we're going to start the Doomsday Saga. We've had nothing Doomsday Saga. We've had no mention of anything.
Which I will say, part of that is because of Kang.
Very true.
And everything that happened
Very
with
true.
that. But still, I feel like that was a while ago when that
Yeah,
happened.
when Loki season 1, when was that? 21?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Well, the Kang stuff got dropped after
Quantumania.
Yeah, and so
2022.
23,
That came out in 23 or 22.
February 23.
Okay. Still,
Yeah.
that's 3 years of somebody else. Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, and then in,
I don't know, I
in
don't
those
know, I don't
last
know.
2 years, they've been on the track of Doomsday.
What happened in
I guess.
24? Because the Marvels definitely was
Deadpool and
not.
Wolverine was the only movie that came out in 24.
Deadpool and Wolverine was not.
Wow.
They didn't even get the thing at the end. They didn't even get Deadpool and Wolverine will return Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, but because like that's because at that point they're like mid trying to reset everything because that was the only movie that came out that year because that's the only thing they had lined up because of that.
But then if we're going by that excuse, they should have done more in Captain America. Why was there no more? Why was there not more in that? Like, if we're going by that excuse, Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts, as good as they are, should have done more.
And then Captain America was more in development during the Kang era, and they had to mutilate that movie to
And mutilated it was.
yeah. Because then they shoehorned that post-credit scene in. That is the most
Oh my god.
vague.
Until they shot it like a
post-credit
week before release.
scene. Yeah, like
What even was the end credit scene?
it's the leader going. Something's coming.
He's on his way. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
it's like something's coming from space.
Oh.
It was
Don't remember that at
so
all.
on the nose. I'm like, dude.
That could mean
Dude.
anything.
Yeah. Yikes. But I hope it's good, and I cannot wait to watch it.
I would love to
I'm
have another
so
great Avengers movie.
intrigued. And if anyone can pull it off, it's the Russos.
Yeah. Well, thank you to listening to the fourth rant on this podcast
On Infinity
about,
War.
I know.
about
Doomsday.
Avengers Doomsday.
We started talking. I'm like, here we go. We're gonna do
Making the same points.
it. They make the same points they make every time.
On the most hated podcast of all time.
Real.
Thank you for the engagement.
Real.
What should we ask? Do you guys like cheeseburgers?
Okay.
Put it in the comments.
Tony used to like cheeseburgers.
Tony.
That's what Happy says in Endgame.
Oh, really?
To what's the daughter's name?
Morgan.
Morgan.
Oh, he does say that,
He's
doesn't
like,
he?
do you want a cheeseburger? Your dad liked cheeseburgers. Who doesn't? That's such a silly line. Who doesn't like cheeseburgers?
Burgers are good, dude.
Burgers are good.
I still remember the way he ate cheeseburgers.
Yeah, like what a random thing to say. If it was
Did
something
you eat
like
that many cheeseburgers to be memorable?
I'm gonna have a tall task next year when I rewatch the MCU for Secret Wars.
I'm not doing that.
I'm doing that.
I'm
Well,
not.
I'm splitting it up because this year I'm only gonna watch like the X-Men movies,
Ooh, fair.
Oh,
and then
you're doing the X-Men stuff too.
well I'm splitting it up because X-Men is gonna clearly be
You
more
doing Spider-Man too, and like TASM and
Probably got to throw Blade in there.
that because
only one.
I'll,
Blade.
I'll probably do
It's only gonna be one.
Blade.
I'll do like the non-MCU stuff that connects this year, and then next year I'll do like this main MCU.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's gotten to the point with pretty much any Marvel movie since X-Men.
Not wrong. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
somehow it's. What I think it's.
Well, that's a
It did
2003
it well.
Hulk. They might throw him in there. You never
Yeah,
know.
because-
I liked that Hulk actually.
I have my Blu-ray collection in my room of the Marvel movies, and like I have like them all like in MCU
I put it in it too. I put mine
based
in it
off
too.
of because like I have a criteria because for the movie to go in there, a character from this movie has to have
appeared in the MCU.
either appeared in the MCU or a character in the movie has appeared in the MCU or a character from that from MCU has gone there.
I mean, they're
Most
probably
of
gonna
them.
pull some random dude from some movie long ago in these movies.
Because like all the Venom movies qualify to go in there.
Yep.
Morbius qualifies to go in there.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
Spider-Verse qualifies because
Yep.
because Miss Chen is in it.
And Toby and Andrew, and
Yeah.
they showed up in the MCU. So like by that, it's like
well, I don't
You guys are crazy.
I don't qualify it because of Andrew because Andrew is like a recording that they see. I qualify it based off of Miss Chen because Miss Chen
that's so funny.
is in Venom and Venom qualifies
She just shows up.
because of No Way Home.
I wouldn't include Venom.
I would. He was also in the end credits of No Way Home.
I mean, he was in there, but then they just tie up that loose end immediately.
Yeah, it was very strange.
Yeah, but he's straight up just in the MCU.
Very true. I would count it.
I wouldn't.
in his movie and in No Way Home.
But he does literally nothing.
Yeah,
The
but
entire point of that
he's
completely
still it's not based off of relevance or how much they've done.
It should be.
It's just based on.
It
Is,
should be.
is it your Blu-ray collection?
No.
Do you even own Blu-rays?
No.
Exactly. So why does it matter?
So sometimes people are objectively wrong. You know.
Oh, I know.
I think you're the only one that's complaining about this one.
Yeah.
Did you say that he's in the MCU in his movie?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
The credit scene of Venom: Let There Be Carnage. He's in the MCU because he sees the TV with Tom.
Okay,
Hardy.
he gets transported at the end of Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying his movies like all take place in the MCU.
No, that there's a moment in his movie that takes place in the MCU.
Correct, because then he gets sent back,
Mhm.
which so dumb. Like, wish
Yeah.
would have actually done something with that.
I'm kind of glad they didn't.
I would have liked to see that.
It'd been fun.
That would have been fun.
Didn't happen,
I like Tom Hardy's Venom.
but it still qualifies it.
I agree. I have it lined up in my MCU.
Like Elektra is qualified, Blade's qualified, the Daredevil movie's
Gambit.
qualified.
Oh, sorry, not Gambit.
Yeesh.
What else is in there besides all the X-Men movies?
Not Ghost Rider.
I don't have the New Mutants in there because I really don't know like what the continuity.
Just
with
don't,
that
about-
works.
don't
What
bother.
about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Agents of Shield. I don't.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D..
I love that show also. It's not canon.
It was
It can
canon
be.
until
It was canon.
what was it? Season 2.
No, it was.
It went all the way up until Infinity War.
Yeah,
Then they diverge.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. You
So,
watched all of it too?
Like,
Yeah.
no.
I haven't
way.
seen the
Awesome.
last season, I
Yeah,
don't
same.
think, but
because
the last season was there in space, and like the Earth is destroyed.
that was season 5.
Oh, jeez, really?
Yeah, Earth's completely destroyed.
But I haven't seen.
They
'cause
diverge.
There's 7. Because what happens is there's dialogue. Oh, Thanos
Yes, yep.
has touched down in Wakanda or whatever, and like that's the season 5 finale, and then the next season they have time travel.
Earth blows up.
and then
It does.
and then they come back and they just never acknowledge what happens.
Interesting.
And it's like, all right, this.
Because it was
Is a
such an
kingdom.
interesting and cool idea
That was
to have
awesome.
like a little show. Like
I
this.
was so engrossed. Like,
And it really was weaved in with all the movies
Yes.
in the first season.
I remember my jaw on the floor. I think it was season 1 finale when I think Fitz and Simmons are both like drowning, or like Fitz, whatever, is
Yeah,
like
Fitz.
Fitz
he's like
Simmons.
unconscious in the water. the helicopter and like Nick Fury comes and he puts his hand down,
Mhm.
like the music swells. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Nick Fury.
And like
Oh,
they
so
have
cool.
to deal with the shield actually being Hydra,
Yes,
and then
yep.
it's a huge plot point. And
I had to rewatch that show.
It was
so
it,
good.
it was a fun show, and it was fun to see all the connections. But I still see like a lot of like defenders in there. Like it's still canon, it's still canon. I'm sorry, I would love it to be. It's not canon anymore. Like
up until Infinity War.
you can say from season 1 to Infinity War, that stuff happened in Agents of Shield, but the events of Agents of Shield never happened in the main MCU. I'm sorry.
even stuff like, because would you say Luke Cage is canon?
like yeah.
Because I mean, in part of season 2, right when Thanos should be invading and stuff, he's not there. They don't mention any like the blip or anything.
I don't
like
know
that.
if any of the Netflix stuff is canon.
I think it is canon because I think like all of those seasons, the timeline wise actually take place before Infinity War.
Because there's a part that has
Like they released like after Infinity War, but they take place before.
like the timing is like 2018. Like they have like a set date in Luke Cage.
I'll look into that.
Because I thought it was debunked that it's like an offshoot, like it's not actually set in
Which I
stone
mean, Luke
canon.
Cage is pretty good. I liked it.
But like Daredevil is like set in stone. Like that whole show is.
It would have been so
Canon.
much better if they had just
And-
left out all the Defender stuff and just.
And Jessica Jones is canon, and she's showing up in season 2 of Daredevil: Born Again.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Jessica Jones is also good. I think Iron Fist is the real.
well, season 1 of Jessica Jones was great, and season 2 I thought was fine. And I never watched season 3. That is the last season of the Netflix shows that I need to watch.
The Punisher was also good.
Mm-hmm.
That got a huge. Season 1 was fine. 2 wasn't it season 2 that was like incredible?
The Punisher.
Yeah.
Season 1's better than season 2.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's still a pretty good season.
I thought that was like all the talk is like season 1 was fine, but season 2, holy cow. Maybe not.
John Bernthal is a very good
Mhm.
Punisher.
He's awesome in general.
But as far as I know, besides what you mentioned, that I'll have to confirm, nothing contradictory happens. But I don't know. But we are probably.
And I just remember it being a big
Yeah.
issue whenever it was coming out, being like, "Oh, this isn't following Infinity War at all." But that was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
But
Jeez.
because it
Yeah.
did come out after Infinity War.
Yeah,
But
it's brutal.
I don't know.
Brutalist.
But
Sure.
what time is it?
8:52. We're at hour 21.
Yeah, 'cause
That's good
we,
enough.
we're gonna get going soon, aren't we? Because we have a thing going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
we love doing things.
Yeah.
all right, turn off your computer. Bye.